Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to Totally Dacob. Today we have an unboxing to do here in the medieval bunker. It's the Middle Ages, you guys. But just because it's all dark, doom and gloom and grim doesn't mean that we can't have a little bit of color, even in the darkest of places. Doesn't mean that we can't have a little bit of fun and color just when we think that all hope is lost. Let's do something superficial. It is the pop culture channel after all. Look what I got. I got myself a little Pop Mart moment. Okay. We are going to do ourselves a little favor here, and we're going to do ourselves a little Labubu unboxing. They have been all over the place. People are loving them. I got lucky the other night. I was on their website. They came online and I bought them. I bought two, so we're going to unbox them together. Actually, you're going to see them unboxed. I've already unboxed them. So this is the Have a Seat Labubu box. These are, this is the collection. And there's a secret one, which is brown. But the other ones, they have kind of cute names. Hehe, Sisi, Dada, Zizi, Baba, and what is it, Dudu? Or Kudu? Gugu? Cuckoo. Well, who I like cuckoo because I'm cuckoo as well. Mahora is the secret brown one. There you go. Well, subscribe to my channel, thumb up this video, and let's do the honors, shall we? I opened them at the bottom. I don't peel this off because I like this box. I want to keep the box for now. You understand. So these are bag charms, believe it or not. But who's going to wear it as a bag charm? I don't know. Not me. Carissa says, have not heard of these before, but it's so cute. Well, I wish I haven't heard of them because what a waste of time, money, energy, because you got to be online all the time. If they drop a new drop, they sell out within seconds. If you go to their Pop Mart location stores, I'm sorry, fellow Asians out there. I know this is an Asian product, it's Chinese or whatever, and you started the trend, so this is on you and this is yours. I get it. But how is it possible that when a Pop Mart store posts on their Instagram and they post in their Insta stories whenever they have a new launch, they post literally in the Insta stories, we've just received 150 boxes of this. Now, you can come now to buy them. One per customer. Then 10 minutes later, sold out. I call bullshit. I say you have somebody working in that store that leaks the intel to the people, and lets all the scalpers know ahead of time. So everybody's in line before you even announce that you have a delivery that arrived. And then it's all gone in 10 seconds. Francesca says, I agree. There you go. Just like the sneaker game. Debbie, not just like the sneaker game. It is the sneaker game because most of these baboons and idiots are sneakerheads, super aggressive mofos that really push and shove and scream. It's disgusting to experience. Pop Mart, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're not handling this well. Okay. I got lucky. I got these online. I went to one of these when they announced, oh, there's a Labubu. We got like 150 sets dropped just now. Come and get them. First come, first served. I drove all the way there. And when I arrived there, they're like, oh, sorry, it's sold out. But with that attitude, coincidentally, all the 150 people standing in line were Asian. The salesperson was Asian, giving me the, I'm so sorry you missed out. I'm like, oh. So how come all of these people are standing in line and they were in line? Like, how are they all there magically right after you launched it? And if they all sold out, why didn't you update your Instagram account? Why didn't you post in your Insta stories that they're all sold out? I'll tell you why you didn't post in your Insta stories that they're all sold out. Because you want idiots and losers to come to your store even after it's sold out in the hopes that those same people, out of frustration of having traveled and driven all the way to this freaking store, that they will buy something else instead. That's why you're not updating your Insta stories to say that something's sold out, isn't it? Allegedly, of course, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. Buying these Labubus has become like buying freaking Birkins. You know what I mean? False scarcity, says Debbie. I agree with you because they got a ton of everything else, just not a ton of Labubus. Just like the Target Stanley Cup in Disney merchandise game. Yes, Avaris, the same. Jen makes an interesting point. Jen888 says in the live chats, this is how Funko Pops used to be. Exactly. Why is this a good comment? Because I'm telling you right now, that's what's going to happen to these little suckers. They're just going to become garbage, plastic trash, just like Funko Pops. You know, now, yeah, there's a ton of Funko Pops. They oversaturated the market. They're everywhere. You can buy a Funko Pop. You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares. It's not so sought after anymore. Anyway, so I went to another Pop Mart shop, and I met a very lovely lady who explained to me the situation, and she also believes, and she works there, and she said, yeah, I do believe that they're playing the false scarcity game. It's like not cool what they're doing. She complained to me and said, you know, it's really hard for us workers because people attack us. The customers attack us. They throw tantrums when they don't get their Labubus. They yell at us. She said one woman spat at her, like literally spat. And she's like, she spit her full blow on her because she couldn't get a freaking piece of plastic. So anyway, the lady was super kind, that lady I spoke to. And she said, I don't have any more Labubus left, but if you want, I can give you one of our bags with a Labubu on it. I was like, oh, that's so cute of you, so sweet of you. Thank you. So she gives me the bag. With a Labubu on it. That was so sweet. But I did manage to get these on because I want to know what the crave is. What's the craze? I got actually two. We're going to unbox two. What is this craze all about? Well, apparently one of those K-pop singers, by the way, never understood K-pop either because like their music is terrible. Their performances are terrible, just in my opinion. I know there's a gazillion people who love them. Not me. Exactly, Joelle. They are the Beanie Babies of today. I just can't get into them. I love monsters and I love all scary things. And I also love when there's a twist, when something is scary, but also cute. So for me, Labubu works. Aesthetically, certain Labubus work, certain other Labubus don't work. And I like the lore and the story. But anyway. Oh, by the way, something that I really like before we get to it. I was at my local Target and look what I found. They're re-releasing the Thundercats. I love the Thundercats. And they made a new sculpt of Liono. This is by Super 7. This one is also kind of hard to find, but this one was just hanging there on the pegs. Oh man, this brings back memories. I love the Thundercats. Okay, now this is worth fighting for. Thundercats, ho! Exactly. Look at this Liono. Love the sculpt. So I got myself a Liono. The back of the card is beautiful. You can see all of the characters. Liono, Chitara, Snarf, Panthro, Tigra. Look at them. Wily Kid, Wily Cat. Well, where's Wily Kid and Wily Cat? And Mumra. This is the evil guy. This is Jaga. That's Jaga, by the way. Love this cartoon. So scary. Such a scary cartoon. This was amazing. Amazing. So the fact that they brought out a new Liono and the fact that you don't have to order him and do some strange things to get him, the fact that he's just available in a shop, such a dream come true. So anyway, I digress. So the first Labubu I got, and they're all, of course, blind bagged, so you don't know what you get until you unbox it. Lepetius says, wow, Thundercats, you can do Pop Toy merchandise reviews. I would subscribe. Lepetius, I do Pop Toy merchandise reviews on my Totally Dacob YouTube channel. Please go subscribe to me here on Totally Dacob. That's where I'm unboxing this as well. So here you go. So basically these were made famous because one of those chicks from one of those K-pop bands wore them. So this is a Have a Seat series of Labubus, plastic, fluffy, furry. So I'm like, oh, okay, so that's how they look like. This one has closed eyes. They do have a metal wire inside of their arms, so technically you can move their arms a little bit, you know. I do feel when I squish, I feel a metal wire. But yeah, there you go. I covered my bottom light so you get to see a little bit more of the color. This one is yellow and he's called Cici or She. Actually, Labubus are all girls. The quality is not the best. As you can see, they stitched around the paw here. It's not supposed to be stitched that way. But then they changed these tags to these kind of papery tags now. They used to be all nylon-y. They're manufacturing them in mass. So now you can be lucky to get them from a good factory, from a bad factory. The authentic ones, of course. This is authentic. And because they're overproducing them, you can get iffy quality from time to time. Alas. It is what it is. So this is Cici or Zizi with a yellow little thing here, which you can of course take off and just have the Labubu as a little toy. They do turn their head as well, so they do have some articulation on them. Now another interesting thing, this Kasing Lung is the guy who created them, and he said he got inspired by the Smurfs to create Labubus. How... Okay, so he's a guy, Asian guy, who created something inspired by the Smurfs. But you see, the Smurfs were all boys. They're all male. All the Smurfs are male, and they have a leader, Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf is just an older Smurf. He's also male. All the Smurfs were male until Gargamel. Gargamel wanted to infiltrate the Smurfs, and he wanted to create disruption amongst the Smurfs, so Gargamel created Smurfette. Smurfette was not a Smurf. She was never a Smurf. She was kind of an evil clone, okay? And then she became good later on. But Smurfette was not born a Smurf. She was never from the Smurf, they're not a race, the Smurf, whatever they are, animals. Okay, but now, so the guy in an interview states that he was inspired by the Smurfs to create these. But here's what he did. You see, he made them all women. Labubus, he says, Labubus are all female. Now you might say, Dacob, what's wrong with that? Female power. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the fact that Labubus are all girls. My problem is with him saying that he also made a leader of the Labubus called Zimomo, or Zimomo. Zimomo is bigger than Labubu, and Zimomo has a tail, and Zimomo is male. Zimomo is male, and he is the boss. He's the boss of all the girls. You see where the problem is? You see, the Smurfs were all male, and their leader was also male, but he was much older, wiser. He had experience. All the Smurfs looked up to him because he had wisdom and experience. The male Smurfs were following their elderly male leader of the clan. So this guy, Lung Ka-sing, who got inspired by the Smurfs as per his own interview to create Labubus, twisted it around and made Labubus girls, and they're all basically following what their leader, male Labubu, does. Mahora says, oh, so it's a harem. So I'm like, okay. They also come with these little cards, like character cards. So this is Zizi. There you go. Now the next one we're going to unbox. So they do come with this authenticity little thing. When you scratch this off and you put that number on their website, they will tell you if it's authentic or not. But once you scratch it off, you only get one type in to test your number, because once the number has been used, obviously, once the number has been revealed and used, it can be copied, right? So that's why they only authenticate once. But like I said, I was lucky enough to get these off of the Pop Mart website. So we're good. Here goes. I already opened these, you guys, so that's why I know what's in here. This one is actually really cute. First of all, I hate the closed eyes. They just cheap out by closing their eyes because they don't have to add the extra plastic. But anyway, this one is pink. And this one is called Dada. And okay, no, this is on another level. Love the eyeballs with the hearts. And I love the teeth. I love vicious, how vicious she is. Okay, she's on another level of cute and dangerous. Yeah, no, this Labubu is a winner for me, okay? So I get it, like, I love dangerous things that are cute. This one is like, look at the side eye. No, this one is like, uh-huh, uh-huh, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Nasty, exactly, Stanley, super nasty, we love it. So this one is super cute. And this one is made better than the other one because it still has the older tag in nylon, not that kind of paper-looking tag. So this one does have better symmetry and everything. It comes with a pink ring, not a yellow ring, because obviously their rings and the little tags are the same color as the Labubu itself. Look at it. It's like, yeah, baby. So they do have a logo on one paw etched in, and on the other paw they have a black light you can see it reflecting a little bit. There you go. It's a Labubu profile. If you light it up with a black light, you're going to see it light up. So that's kind of, they have a ton of authenticity marks on them to authenticate them. And this one also has the proper arm knit stitch around the arm. There is no like extra stitch there. It's perfectly placed. Its little fur is done correctly. I mean, I want this one in big, but they don't make this one in big. So there you go. This is adorable, and I love the teeth. This is a piranha, okay? This one can eat you up alive. So anyway, those are the two Labubus I got. The yellow one and the pink one. And I can understand how they are cute and adorable, but there's problems with them. There's problems with them. One of them being how difficult they're making them, how unobtainable they're making them to most people. I don't find that cool at all. And another issue is that weird sexist thing. Like if he claims that he got inspired by the Smurfs, okay, by all means, be inspired by the Smurfs, but then don't make it worse than the Smurfs. Like, if you're gonna be inspired by the Smurfs, add something on top of the storyline of the Smurfs. Make it more advanced. Evolve the story of the Smurfs into something better. Instead, what you did, you devolved it into something worse. Now you have a bunch of girls that are all smaller than the man, and the man is the leader. The man tells them what to do. And the girls all oblige. So you devolved the story of the Smurfs. Now, another thing I find, my dirty mind maybe goes there, but my personal problem with these Labubus is the way that they stitched them up in that area. So every Labubu has this. I just want to say maybe they should have done that a little bit differently. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I don't know. Through all that fur, we still have a camel toe. Let's just say he didn't need to tell me that they were girls because, like, you see, and that's the problem. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. You cannot unsee it once you've seen it. So there you go. There you go. So of course I had to see what the Labubu Craze was all about, and I had to dig into it and do some research. And of course I got my hands on one. I did the whole website refreshing, because they sell out in a second. I got lucky. I got me 2 boxes. Sue says, I live in Singapore. Labubu Craze is out of control here. People spend hundreds of dollars to customize their Labubus. Dentists offer braces, and some beauty salons offer eyelash extensions for Labubu. And all because of this. So, Son of Summer says, the grin makes sense now, right? Like, it's like, he's like, come and get it. Woo! Thank you for watching. That's a Labubu unboxing you never thought you were going to see and review. But that's why you're here in the dungeon. Super Dacob, totally Dacob, pop culture channel, where reviews like these are word du jour, darling. We are very fashionable, even though we're ratchet. And crazes like these, please, Wicca, give these plastic bits of trash a couple of months, and that's all they're going to be. Forgotten. Still cute, though. Very cute. Very cute. But forgotten. Speaking of forgotten, anybody remembers the Cabbage Patch Kids? I rest my case. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. Thank you so much. Thumb up this video and subscribe. Bye.